couple questions that, if I win, am I penalized? My offers go down, and the answer is no, it's not. So let me make use of our cool new smart TV screen. Okay, so I'm gonna clear this. I feel like a football commentator, right? Where I have my, here's the X's, the wide receiver took the post route, blah blah. So anyway, there's two things that your offers are dictated by. And we're really just passing along the rules that the crews set for us. We're always fighting to try to get better offers. But what they look at are two different things. Okay, there's actual, and that's how much a player actually wins or loses. And then there's theo, which is short for theoretical. And actual, again, it's just like straight up, how much did a player win or lose on a trip? Just like real numbers. But the thing with actual is that one trip it could be a big win, the next trip's a big loss, and like it's so volatile how much, or it could be break even. So in order to have a more consistent number, the casinos also use theoretical. Okay, so there's actual and then theoretical. And what theoretical is your average bet times time played times the odds of the game okay? Or odds of the game, or it could be house edge. So average bet times time played, house edge in the game. So on certain games, like let's say blackjack, okay? Blackjack depends on the casino how they measure it, how they weight the odds in their favor. But let's say blackjack, it's like a 1.5% edge, okay? And so in blackjack, they say there's 60 hands per hour, okay? And every casino uses slightly different equations. So I'm just going to use one that's kind of in the middle, okay? But on blackjack, let's say there's 60 hands per hour, hands an hour. The house edge is 1%. A person's betting, I'm just going to use round numbers. I'm going to say $100 per hand, and they play for 4 hours, okay? Now this is really on the low end. So this is probably more like 1.5 or 2%. This could be up to 75. But anyway, again, I just want to use round numbers to demonstrate theoretical. So it's per hour, 4 hours, 240 hands. They risk their money 240 times $100. So they risked $24,000, and then the house edge is times 1%, 240. It's back to school. I think you guys all feel like you're back in like algebra class, right? But anyway, this is it. 240. That's the theoretical. So every different game in the casino, the numbers are slightly different. The game may be faster, like on a slot machine. You're going through, it could be 300 wagers per hour. The dollar amount is smaller, but it's cycled through a lot more. This may be on a slot machine 5, 7, 10%, whatever it is. And anyway, so these numbers will all adjust, and that's where it come up with theoretical. So if a player wins or loses, that's one way they look at comps. Theoretical is the other way. Now, this is a long way to get to the answer to the question. If you win, does it penalize you? No, it doesn't penalize, but if they're not gonna, they won't comp based on a win. Well, how do I say? If you win, then they have to look at theoretical, right? Because if somebody loses really fast and the theoretical is low, like they only bet for 2 hours, but they lost $10,000. I'm again making up stuff. Their theoretical is going to be super low, but because they lost a lot, the casino will look at the loss and they'll comp based on that. So the casino is going to look at two different buckets, I guess you say, your actual or theoretical, and that's what your comp system does. We'll look at both, and whatever one gives you the best offer, that's what they'll use. Now, if a player wins on their trip, which we always hope our players win, then here, let's say they did great. They won $5,000. Awesome. We hope they win. That's great. The casino, since that's like the casino lost money, they're going to look at theoretical, and they're going to say, okay, well, what's the person's theoretical? Let's see if we can comp based on that. If a person won $5,000, but they only played for 1 hour, their theoretical is going to be super low too, so the offer is not going to be great. But what happens a lot is players will win a lot, and then they're feeling great, and they play more, and their theoretical is super high too. So somebody could win 5,000, their theoretical could be 6,000, and their offers are going to be amazing going forward. So they definitely, the cruise lines we work with, the casinos we work with, do not penalize based on somebody winning. I mean, we love it. I mean, the casinos may not love it if the players win, but we love it because it doesn't matter to us, not our money. So anyway, the player wins, as long as the theoretical is still good, they won, they kept playing, the offer is going to be great. So hope that answers your questions.